How are you with your emails these days?
I don't even want to ask.
About a 20. About a 20.
The weather turns bad and we can't land.
Gabriel, what are you doing here? This honor is all mine.
I'm
Lou review.
the first Lou review ever.
Welcome to Greenland.
Finally home, where she belongs. So guys, and there she is, Air Greenland's Airbus A330-800neo, ready to be delivered. And everybody who watched my first video knows how much this means to me. But it also means a lot to the country that even the Prime Minister of Greenland came to join tomorrow's delivery flight to Kangerlussuaq. So please join me on one of the most unique, probably most historic delivery events of all time. So let's do this. Let's go to Greenland. But before we take this beautiful bird to Greenland, let me explain to you how I ended up at this delivery event. Earlier this year, I sent an email to the airline, but they would never reply. So I packed my bag and decided to travel all the way to Greenland to get an answer. And of course, I brought my camera with me. For the Air Greenland experience. So here we are. Welcome to Kangerlussuaq. I don't know whether I pronounce it right or not, but it's so beautiful. But nothing. Hey Katja, how are you?
I'm fine, you? Sorry for keeping you waiting.
No, that's okay. Thanks for making some time.
And you?
Do you know who I am?
I'm a little bit puzzled, to be honest.
I caught Katja and the airline by surprise, but all my effort traveling to the end of the world paid off, and Air Greenland agreed to have me on the delivery flight. And this is how I ended up in Toulouse for one of the greatest delivery flights of all time.
Very welcome.
Thank you so much.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's okay. So while everyone is still celebrating down here, let's get a first glimpse of the new cabin and let's see what the plane looks from the inside. So guys, and here we are inside the cabin of Air Greenland's new Neo. This is their business class. It looks more like a premium economy, I know, but given the short flights that they operate, especially from Copenhagen to Kangerlussuaq, this is more than enough. But they're going to give it a comprehensive test tomorrow when we fly back to Greenland, so we see what it's like in action, the in-flight entertainment and everything related to it. So now let's go and check out the economy class cabin. So guys, and here we are in the very back of the cabin of Toulouse in a 2-4-2 configuration, and the idea is they want you to feel like you've arrived in Greenland the second you step on board, which you can especially see on those little murals here they have on the wall everywhere. It gives you a feeling of Greenlandic hospitality, and I think this is what you can see. The mission has been clearly accomplished, because it is a true flagship from what I see, and such an improvement to Norsak, the old plane, which soon is to be retired.
It is a historic day for Greenland. This is Air Greenland's largest investment ever, prior to the opening of the new international airports in Nuuk and Ilulissat.
Greenland has a population of 57,000. So the equivalent of Air Greenland buying one A330 would be the same for Air France buying 1,176 A330s.
The rest of the night was filled with speeches, food, and celebrating the handover of the Airbus A330-800neo. So and here we are back at the Airbus delivery center, checking in now for our flight to Greenland. All good. Thank you. Bye. So and here we go, all checked in for our adventure to Kangerlussuaq, Greenland. So and before we take this beautiful bird to the sky, I'm here with Jacob, the CEO of Air Greenland, and apart from the fact that it must be a very exciting day for you as well, tell my viewers a little bit, why the 800 and not the Dreamliner or the 900? What was the main reason to pick this bird?
Well, first of all, the first decision is, of course, it needs to be a wide body because we need to do the cargo. So you have basically three options, the 767, the Dreamliner 787 and the A330. Those were the options due to the runway length. The A330-800 was the best choice for Air Greenland. It was a competition between Airbus and Boeing. We were discussing with both companies and doing very thorough analysis of both aircraft, and in the end, basically the 330 came out as the best choice for Air Greenland.
So how excited are you from 1 to 10?
About a 20. About a 20. Getting really emotional, you know, I had tears in my eyes, and I can feel it now actually, because it was a dream, and it has just taken a lot of work from so many people to make this happen. So standing here today is just amazing.
The magic of this beautiful plane. So I hope we enjoy this and make it a celebration of aviation and celebrating Greenland today. This is for all Greenland, I guess, right?
Yeah, this is something that everybody in Greenland can be very proud of.
Well, that next stop, Kangerlussuaq, right?
Next stop, Kangerlussuaq.
There we go. So, and here we are on my way, boarding the Neo going to Greenland. How are you today? All good? Very good, very good. Back to Greenland. Back to Greenland. Hello, how are you?
How are you? I'm
Very good.
on board.
6K
6K on
this way, right?
Yeah.
Look at the flowers, beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice. 6K, there we go. How are you today?
Fine.
Excited?
Excited.
I'm very excited. Me too, very much. Beautiful. How do you like the cabin? Beautiful, stunning, right? So guys, and here we are. Welcome on board the premium economy class here on Air Greenland. 6K is my seat, and there's already like a little amenity kit here at my seat. Headphones, I don't think I will need them today because the in-flight entertainment is getting to know each other, celebrating aviation, enjoying the view descending into Greenland. And then there's also a little certificate here. No, it's not even a certificate, it is a manual of how to use the in-flight entertainment and how the cabin was is inspired by local traditions. So yeah, very much looking forward to see what we have to expect for the next 6 hours or so. That's how long the flight takes. From here straight to Greenland, primarily like cruising over the Atlantic and then landing in Kangerlussuaq. And let me tell you, I've done that once before. The views descending into Greenland are just like out of the world. So yeah, but looking forward to see what there's going on in the next 6 hours. What meal we're going to be served, what program there has been put in place, and yeah, I'm sure it's going to be a great celebration of aviation. So, but before I get too comfortable here, let me introduce the new seat to you as well. The cabin features 42 seats, and each of them comes with a personal entertainment screen in front of you, with plenty of movies, games, and an interactive map function, all in a 4K resolution. You will also find a universal power outlet as well as a USB slot at your seat. Look, my camera has to sit here. I'm sorry. Good to be sitting here. How are you? Very good, very good.
Can I come to the party?
Look at you, my French friends. Always inviting themselves. Whenever there's a party, you invite yourself. Gabriel, what do you make of the new seat?
I think it's really nice, you know? I think if you know what to expect, it's a beautiful seat.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything.
Dear passengers, once again,
We then made our way to the runway for one of Greenland's finest moments of their recent history, taking Toulouse, the new flagship of the country, back home. here we are in the economy class cabin, the new economy class cabin of Air Greenland, and it's all about the details. As you can see, the fine stitches here, the Air Greenland logo, and the color as such, it looks fantastic, and it's really inspired by the unique and stunning nature of Air Greenland, which you can see right here. The tone of the water and the ice meeting is just so incredible. It comes with a fantastic seat pitch. Each seat features personal entertainment. There will be Wi-Fi on the plane, which is going to be installed early 2023, so you can stay connected during those 4 hours. And look at this, it's beautiful. You also have those very lovely headrests, which give you a very nice napping experience as well. But then once again, all the flights of Air Greenland are day flights, so I really recommend you to enjoy the view, especially once you cruise over Greenland, and that's what it's all about. But overall, it's just fantastic product, and you can tell that the work that they put in there really paid off. Thank you. So here we are, it's just time for lunch, but it's actually not what you're gonna get served in the future. I was just told by the cabin crew, so don't get too excited. So if you're on a revenue flight with Air Greenland, be gentle on the crew, because you saw that fantastic fancy meal in my video. It's not actually what you get, but you still get a hot meal. So that's something you can look forward to if you fly premium economy or like premium class on Air Greenland. So the great thing about delivery flights, ferry flights, is that you always meet some really great individuals. We have Q, who is the most followed content creator from Greenland. Gotta follow her as well. And Gabriel from Flight Radar. Gabriel, how are you? How are you enjoying the flight?
I'm doing well. I'm loving the flight. It's really nice. It's actually my first delivery flight ever, so it's an honor to be on the Air Greenland A330neo delivery, and also just super cool to try one of these out. I know you're a veteran, so.
But for you, Q, it's a little bit different because it's your flag carrier, right? So your emotions must be very high right now.
Yeah, they are. I'm really enjoying this trip, and yeah, I'm so proud of this. Like Greenland, Air Greenland is getting this, like this Greenland.
Waving the flag right
Yes,
here.
yeah, totally.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
But thanks to Gabriel, we're gonna give away a gold membership for Flight Radar.
Yeah.
So what are the perks actually of the gold membership?
You get expanded functionality. You'll see more information about any given flight, right? Some stuff is locked out. You won't get any more ads, right? None of those annoying ads. Very clean, beautiful interface without ads. Some other things like that. Just a better experience overall. And more flight history as well. That's important.
Exactly. That's very good for me when I research my flight, because sometimes you guys ask me, how, Josh, did you end up on the Dreamliner on the Lufthansa flight on this day? How did you do that? Actually, it's a data I use from Flight Radar, the history. So you can see which plane they operate on certain flights, and then you can sometimes get to fly a wide-body plane on a very short inter-European hop. The game is, I want you guys to guess how many people have tracked this flight throughout those 5 hours. So every click counts. I ask you to as well, and you have to leave your guess in the comments. In my next video I will reveal it. But Q, give us a number.
75,000.
75,000.
I'm gonna go 55,000.
55,000. All right, I'm gonna aim a little higher. I say 104,000. Oh, I already have a gold membership. Will you upgrade me to business if I?
Ooh, I have to talk to the boss about that. Let's see. Let's not get crazy.
Yeah, excellent. But it's nice, guys, to have you on board, sharing this very special moment from one F-Geek to another, and from a soon-to-be F-Geek, I guess, right?
F-Geek training.
So one very interesting fact is today, being on this plane or being on this flight to Greenland on the Airbus A330-800 means that I am the only person in the world that has ever traveled on all the 800neos there are. So Kuwait Airways, Uganda, and now Air Greenland. So I'm holding a very special record. Probably not for long, but right now I am the only living creature on this planet that has been on all three of them. So, and another first timer, I'm gonna give you the first ever 330-800neo new review. So let's do this. Gabriel, what are you doing here? This honor is all mine. Lou review.
The first Lou review ever.
Sorry, mate. Not on this one.
God, he always gets the reviews first.
And that was absolutely not staged. Very natural. It just happened. He just happened to be here and he wanted to claim the first Lou review. But that's not how it works. But here we are. I mean, it looks very standard. We got some nice flowers here. There's one in the back, which is really lovely. But then I didn't want to go to the loo in the back because it's very loud back there. But this is the beauty also on this new generation plane. If you sit in the front, you barely hear anything. And as further as you progress in the cabin, as louder as it gets, right? But this is it. The first official Air Greenland Lou review on YouTube. Hope you enjoyed it. So it's a small world with Air Greenland. That's Akka. She was with me on my flight a few months ago when I was on my very special mission. She made that happen as well. So how is the transition going from Norsaq to Tukak? How much training does it involve?
It involves theory.
Yeah.
That's 1 day. And conversion live. The rest of the crew will be trained in Copenhagen.
All right.
Yeah.
And that literally takes 1 day in total,
Yes.
and they're ready to operate on the Neo.
Yes.
That's the beauty of Airbus, right?
Yes,
everything is
It is.
easy. Well, it was very nice to see you again, and I wish you all the best on this
Thank
plane.
you.
And I'm
Thank
sure
you.
it's fun to work on, right?
It is nice and beautiful.
Nice and beautiful.
Yeah.
Your new home for the next years to
Yes.
come. After a quick visit to the flight deck and a lovely chat with the pilots, it was then time to check on our favorite person of the year who made all this possible for me. Let's go and say hello to Katja. So, and of course, this video wouldn't be complete without you, Katja. So, first of all, thanks. It worked out. I am happy to be on the delivery flight, thanks to you. How do you feel about all this?
Oh, it's a big day. It's a historical day for Air Greenland, but also for Greenland. It's been emotional from we started yesterday until now, and now in about 1.5 hours we'll land in Greenland, in Kangerlussuaq. We'll have a lot of people, a big party. I think you can just sense the whole atmosphere. People are happy, they're looking forward to it.
As this was dominating your life for the past 2 years, probably.
2.5 years, almost 3 years ago. 2.5 years we started.
And you contributed a lot to that beautiful looking cabin as well, right?
Yeah, it was a team
There you go.
effort, but we were like the marketing team, communication team. We've been working very hard with Airbus.
Ever since the video I've posted, you were the superstar. Everybody was like, everybody actually felt sorry for you. That's like just rocked up in the middle of nowhere and like put you on the spot there. But as well, like, I mean, this is the whole energy this plane created, right? That somebody came from the end of the world trying his very best to be on that plane, and you can see that even on board it means so much to the people, like the magic, like the reach of this plane, even though it's technically 7,000 nautical mile, but in fact it goes much further, you know, and it fascinates people. And right now, you know, when the day has finally arrived, and this is just like such a celebration of everything, right? And you even said you had tears in your eyes when we took off, right? And when we waved goodbye to Toulouse.
It was very emotional, very emotional. You can see we have crew on board that was actually with us when we flew the first Airbus in around 2000 when we flew that to Greenland. They were with us with that one. They are on this aircraft as well, and they're the crew. They're so emotional. They're so happy.
I just want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity. Though it's like, I don't know, a 6 to 7 delivery flight, but this is the one that is the most special to me. With the whole build up, the video, the attention, and the story that we build around it. And I'm so glad that it's a feel-good story, I guess, and we will always remember this day. And
it's wonderful to have you on board, Josh. I think it's been such a journey from you came the first time and I never knew you were there, and until we stand here now and the aircraft is actually on its way home.
Exactly.
It's great to have you with us.
There's one important question that we have to answer here. How are you with your emails these days?
I don't even want to answer. But if you ever write me an email I'm not answering, just keep on going. I'll answer at one point. Promise.
Don't come to Greenland.
Oh no, please come to Greenland. I will answer, or come to Greenland actually.
So let's enjoy the beautiful views descending into Kangerlussuaq. Did I pronounce it right?
Very well. You really rehearsed your Greenlandic. I'm proud of you, Josh. That's
Thank
very
you.
well done.
So I'm back in my seat here, and 10 more minutes to go until we touch down in Kangerlussuaq.
You can see it on the right hand side, there's some light and a beacon on top of the mountain. So in a few minutes we're gonna turn in for base in Kangerlussuaq.
كنت أنا وتيسا وقود تسا قد تغيسقت بيدي نحيا تيسا بداها. Husk at nedbringe jeres ejendele og kigge en ekstra gang. Welcome to Greenland. Be careful when leaving the aircraft.
Welcome home, Jacob.
She's home. She's home. So here we are. Welcome back to Greenland. What a trip, what a journey. So guys, and here we are. Welcome to Greenland. We landed, we made it. Tukak is finally home, where she belongs. What a moment it is for the airline. What a moment it is for the country. Few people came out here to celebrate, though it's freezing cold, but it's just incredible to see what it means to the people who have been working on this for so long, and including me. The moment I saw Air Greenland making that order of the A330-800neo, I knew that I needed to be on that delivery flight. And though initially Katja didn't reply my emails, I just took my chances, packed my bag, went to Greenland, went all in, and eventually it worked out. So I think it's a great life lesson that if you really want something, you really want to achieve something, you work hard for it, and you really believe in it, you can make it happen. And that's why I'm standing right now, right here in freezing Greenland in front of a beautiful, beautiful plane. But I'm just incredibly happy to be here and witnessing this moment with friends, new friends, locals, and yeah, it's such a great moment. I feel so much gratitude right now. So thank you, Katja, thank you Air Greenland for making this possible. Definitely one of the greatest days of my professional life. But now let's go inside the hangar because it's really cold and I'm freezing. Not the best season to visit Greenland. 6 months ago, all this was just a dream. But sometimes in life, if you work a little for it, dreams do become true. And this was without a doubt one of the greatest adventures of my life. And I'm beyond grateful that Air Greenland gave me the opportunity to be part of this. But now, it's your turn to pack your bag and chase your dreams.